Welcome back to Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park, Michigan. The PBA League rolls on, and the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits, with their backs against the wall, down 0-3 to the Philadelphia Hitmen. Let's meet the owner of the Jackrabbits, former Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker Lamar Woodley. The one-time Michigan Wolverine was the 2006 Lombardi Award winner for Best Lineman and was drafted the next year by the Steelers, where he had a great run, winning a Super Bowl ring in 2009 against the Arizona Cardinals. And Woodley, no slouch on the lanes either. Like Kevin Hart, he's a two-time participant in the Chris Paul PBA All-Star Celebrity Invitational, most recently in 2013, where he partnered with Oscar Palermo. As you'd expect from an NFL linebacker, Woodley is a physical guy, whether it's offering encouragement to former teammate Norm Duke.
He might have just shattered something.
I think he just broke his hip.
We're going to need an MRI. Stat.
Or reminding opponent Chris Hardwick about proper etiquette on the lanes.
I deserve it. I deserve that.
And our two owners in today's quarterfinal match, the subject of our Columbia 300 Fun Fact. Lamar Woodley at 6 foot 2 inches and 265 pounds is a foot taller and more than 100 pounds heavier than the Philadelphia Hitmen's Kevin Hart. It's kind of like Norm Duke and Wes Malott, if you lined them up.
Pretty good analogy there.
Five-player Team Baker game for 3 points. Devaney gets Philly on the board with a strike.
All right, boys. One at a time, guys. One at a time.
The players will switch lanes after 5 frames.
Patrick Allen drops a strike for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh must capture these 3 points to force a roll-off. And let's take a look at the lineup. 5 across for the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits. Patrick Allen leads off. Martin Larson second and 7th. McCune, the man in the middle. Ronnie Russell will handle the foundation frame. And Oscar Palermo, the 5th and anchor player in the 10th frame. Josh Blanchard up for Philly. Four-pin high.
It's right here. It's under here.
I think that's a little better result than what he thought he was going to get. That ball looked like it was a little bit farther left than he wanted it. It just kind of laid there in that oil that's still in the middle part of the lane. I think of all the players, Josh is the one that's going probably the straightest.
Josh, the 2012 PBA Rookie of the Year, a couple of television appearances in 2013, including the World Series of Bowling and the Summer Swing in Milwaukee. And a spare for Philly.
Remember, the only chance the Jackrabbits have of advancing in this tournament is by winning this game, this team game, and then winning a roll-off.
Martin Larson up for Pittsburgh. And he shakes the rack out, so a double. And doing what needs to be done.
How did that come back?
Well, he didn't like that shot. It was just a bit outside, but good fortune brought it back, and then the nice carry. The Jackrabbits get off to an early lead. Check this out. This is inside 4th arrow out to about the 5th board, and just enough on it to get back to the 1-3 and tickle the rack.
Dan McClelland up for Philly. Ooh, and another messenger. Danny can throw him around, can he?
Yeah. We've seen a few messengers. Remember Eugene McCune? He threw some nice ones. He rolled one and then had a real fast one like Danny Mac just did. It's always nice when the messenger arrives at the correct address. See, that one's really fast. I think Danny Max may have been a little faster than that one.
Eugene now in action. Third frame. Pittsburgh trying to triple. And
There we go.
no messenger needed there.
He's going with the high hard one. He's not hooking it. Remember what I said about Josh Blanchard going the straightest? Check that. It would be Eugene McCune.
Here's a look at the Baker lineup for the Philadelphia Hitmen. Devaney leads off. Blanchard, McClelland. Ryan Simonelli will bowl the foundation, and anchor player O'Neill fills the 5th and 10th.
Perfect. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Ryan Simonelli has not missed yet today.
Pure stroke for the lefty from Cheektowaga. Pittsburgh's perfect. Trying to force a roll-off here in the PBA League. Ronnie Russell, 4th frame right, and shakes out the 4-5 in the 7th. Russell and Hitmen franchise player Bill O'Neill have squared off here before at Thunderbolt Lane in the title match of the 2009 PBA Chameleon Open. Russell was the #1 seed that day, but would make some costly mistakes against O'Neill, who, like Russell, was in search of his first PBA title. And though Russell rebounded in the 9th and 10th, the title would ultimately belong to O'Neill. The victory especially sweet for O'Neill, who had appeared 11 times in televised stepladder finals prior to winning this first PBA title.
Told you guys at home I'd get one. I told you.
Baker format tried sometime. 5 bowlers per team. You line them up. 1 and 6, 2 and 7, and so on. We'll bowl the first 5 frames on one lane and then switch in between, and you combine for 1 10-frame score. O'Neill now for Philly, 5th frame. Splits the 8 and the 9.
And it's a 10-pin match. The Jackrabbits haven't missed yet. And the Hitmen, well, they're starting to string strikes now.
Anchor player Oscar Palermo. His team has supplied him with a 4-bagger. And 4-9 split.
Back-to-back 4-9 splits for Oscar Palermo on the left lane.
Sorry, guys.
Pittsburgh with an open frame, and so as we head to break, it's do or die time for the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits. Can they finally get a win against the powerful Philadelphia Hitmen and force a roll-off? We'll find out next when PBA League quarterfinal action continues.